Hello guys, and welcome to this channel. Welcome to my channel. This is the second part of our video in the Active Directory tutorial. And in this part, we're going to be setting up our home lab where we will practice Active Directory. In the last video, I believe we installed the necessary software that we're going to be using. So in this video, we're going to be setting up those software in our lab. Now, so the first thing we want to do, just as I have mine on the desktop here, we are going to open our Oracle VirtualBox, which is our virtual environment on which we are going to set up our virtual machines. So we are going to see this interface of the Oracle VirtualBox Manager. Here you see new, here you see open, and the rest of them. Just explore this, but this is what we are concerned with at the moment. Click on new, and then it's going to open up this window. So here you are asked to enter your VM name, that is your virtual machine name. Give it any name that you like. So in my case, I'm giving it DC Lab. DC is short for domain controller. Okay, so you come to ISO image, that is the Windows disk that you want to pull up. Click on this drop down arrow, click on order, and then search for it in your downloaded folder. So setting up server, the Windows server, so just click on this and uncheck this, expand specify virtual hardware. So let's give this 4 gig. Okay, and we can give this to CPUs. Check the EFI, expand this, and let's give this 80 GB. Alright, we are done with this. Click finish. Alright, so before we run this lab, let's just go to settings and change our network settings from NAT to bridge adapter. This will help us network access to our virtual machine from the host machine. So we can go ahead now and run this lab. Right click on this, over start with GUI. Let's give it time to load up. Okay, it may take some time, but we need to allow it the time to load up. Okay, access to press any key. Oh good. Now it's because I didn't actually press the key on time. So I'm going to start this again. Cancel this. I'm going to start it again. We need to respond to it anytime it asks us to enter any key so that it could load up the disk that we have inserted. Okay. Let's give it some time to do this. Okay, so now it's loading the files, the disk that we inserted. We need to give it some time to get this done. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. Click next. It's just the same process with installing new operating system on a new machine, right? So the only difference is that we are doing this in a virtual environment. Click install now, then setup will start. So it's going to set up configurations on the virtual machine. Okay, so yeah, we are going to move to Windows Server 2022 Data Center Evaluation Desktop Experience. Just click this and click Next. Make sure you follow the steps I'm showing you so you won't run into error. And in case you run into any error, just use Google or ChatGPT, please. Or you can just leave your question in the comment section and I'll address it um, as soon as I see it. Alright, so here you're going to accept these terms and conditions and click Next. And here you will ask which type of installation do you want. We are not upgrading this, we are just installing Microsoft Server from start. So just click Custom Install and here click Next. Okay, so allow it to install Microsoft Server operating system and um, yeah, it's going to take some time, but we need to allow this to set up properly. Make sure you have active internet and you allow your system to run while this is setting up. Just to let you know that the reason why this is taking this long is there are about five things this is doing at the same time. The first thing it's doing is copying Microsoft Server operating system files from the disk that we pull up from our downloaded files, right? Then it's getting files ready for installation. That is the point at which it took a lot of time, and then it's now installing the features it has already completed doing that, and now currently it's installing updates, and then it will finish setting things up. So don't just think it's taking time unnecessarily, but it's doing a lot of things beneath the hood here. That's why at this point now it's setting up and it's going to restart as soon as the setup is done. Yeah, so our time is actually worthwhile. So now the system is starting up again. As soon as it starts up, the next thing to do is just to set up our administrator account, and then we pick it up from there. Just make sure you follow every step that I am showing you in this video, and you won't have any issues. Trust me. And like I mentioned in the last video, for you to run virtual machine without issues on your computer, make sure you have at least 8 GB RAM, such that by the time you allocate 2 GB to your two virtual machines, you will not have conflict in operations between your virtual machine and your host machine. So that's another point you need to note, because if you have less than 8 GB on your computer, on your physical computer, it's going to affect operations and it might slow things down. Okay, that might actually frustrate you. So make sure you note this. It's very important to move on this with this tutorial. Okay, so our device is up. Good. So we are here. We are here to customize our settings, and this is local administrator account. Please note and keep the password you are setting up here, so that in the future when you're asked to enter it, you won't have issues with uh, with your account. This is very important to note. So just enter in password there that you're going to remember. This is a look administrator's account. Enter the password again. Wait for me. Finish. Click finish, and then setup will run again to finalize your configurations. Good. So we are here. Now for us to log in, just come to input. This is where we access our keyboard. Remember, it's a virtual machine, right? So come to input, come to keyboard, and click insert control alt delete. Good. So it's going to give you the field to enter your password, the one you just set up earlier. And good. So yeah, yeah. All right. This is our desktop, our virtual machine desktop. It's still loading things up, but I want to quickly check if this machine has access to network. Okay, so the way to do that is just to open up cmd our command line, and then enter ipconfig. Already we can see it, right? You can see, but we can just go ahead and confirm it. Enter ipconfig. Oh good, so it actually pull up for us our host machine's network, the same network that it's using. We have IPv4 address, we have subnet mask and default gateway. All right, I think we're good to go. So this is the first step. We're done with the first step. We are done setting up our server. The next thing to do is to go ahead and set up our Windows 11 that will serve as the client machine, which will be managed by this server. So once we are done setting up our home lab, in the next video we are going to promote this server to a domain controller that will thereafter manage other client machines such as other PCs, even printer and other features. Okay, but in this video we are only setting up the lab so that we can continue from there in our next video. So next in this video is to set up our client machine, which is the Windows 11. So we come back to the Oracle VirtualBox and add a new machine, a new virtual machine. So here we are giving it a name. For me, I'm giving it Windows 11. You can give it any name of your choice. Windows 11. And again, you have to pull it up from here. It's already saved. Remember, it's already downloaded in your download folder or anywhere you downloaded it. Just go there and pull it up. So in my own case, this is it. Then open it. Again, the same process you followed earlier. Uncheck this, expand specify virtual hardware. So we are leaving it at 4 GB. Again, we are leaving this the CPU at 2, and we are checking this again. All right, let's expand this. 80 gig is nice. Then go ahead and finish it up. All right, again, before we run the Windows 11 setup, let's go and change network settings. So go to network and change NAT to bridge adapter. Of course, I explained that earlier, the reason we are doing that. Now we can go ahead and run this machine. Come to start, go to start with GUI, and the setup will start running. Okay, Let's give it some time to power up. Just as you power your computer up, that's the same thing this is doing here. It will ask you to enter any key. Make sure you do that as quick as possible, okay? So that it can boot up the device from the disk that you have pulled up from your download folder. All right. So it's doing that right now. Let's give it some time. And it's also very important to note that in case your device doesn't have enough RAM or storage memory, you can just close this first server that we've set up. Just go ahead and close it so that it won't cause any issues or conflict in operation between the two machines. Just go ahead and close it. It's not going to affect anything. Okay, yeah. So these are our windows. So we've gotten to a place where we need to select language settings. Just leave it English and click next. Again, here you click next. Okay, so here we are not repairing our PC. We are just setting up a new Windows 11. Click agree and click next. Okay, here we are asked to accept terms and conditions. Scroll down and click accept. Yes. Wait to load up this disk. Oh goodness, just 1 minute. The system is running down. Okay, click next. Now click install. Installation will now start. Good, so we are here, and the next thing is to choose the right region. We are choosing United States. Right, again we are clicking yes to US. Let's just skip this for the moment. Okay, at this point we are asked to sign in using Microsoft, but since we're going to be learning Active Directory, so we're going to be joining this computer to domain controller. So we are signing in with different options. Just click sign in options, so it's going to show another option with which we're going to sign in. Then click on join domain join instead. Okay, so you can enter your name here. Let's enter just any name actually. Okay, I'm entering Enoch. So we are creating a password. Create a password that you remember. And confirm password. What is issue here? Create a super memorable password. Make sure to pick something you would absolutely remember. Okay, good. So here we are also presented with security questions, and we need to choose the. We need So click next, click next, click next, click next, and accept. Oh, good. So we are here. Finally, the system is up and running. So as you can see, that is the network is up, internet access is enabled. But let's go check to confirm using a command line cmd. We have come to the end of this video. But before we end this video, let's just quickly go ahead and change the names of these two devices, to these two virtual machines, so we won't have to do that in our next video, because what we want to do in the next video is just to connect the client machine to the server machine, promote the server to a domain controller, and begin learning our Active Directory properly. Alright, so let's just go ahead and change the name of our device. Let's start with this. Right click on the start menu, right click on this, and then click system, click on system. Okay, it's going to open up this page for you. I really don't know why this is taking longer. Okay, so you can see it's asking us to rename this PC. This is the current name of the PC, so let's click rename this PC. Okay, you can give it any name of your choice, but I'm giving this no PC. Okay, it's going to ask you for a restart of the system, which you're going to do. Restart now. So let's go to power up our server machine. We're starting this so we can also rename it. Just to remind you to subscribe to this channel so that when new videos are uploaded, you'll be the first to be notified. You don't want to miss out on the things we're doing here, right? Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave your comments. Thank you. So let's get back into the video. Okay, so allow it to load up. You see, why this video took this long was because we took our time to set up two machines. It's just like you had two different computers that you installed operating systems on, right? That's exactly what we did. In fact, this even took us shorter time than doing it on the physical computers. So please just bear in mind that we've not wasted time so far. We've only taken our time to do what is necessary, right? So here, let us go ahead and log into this machine. Remember your password that you set up earlier. Let's check the second machine if it's up. Okay, it's still loading up. Because we want to change the name of the second machine. I think we should load up in a moment. So what is happening here? Okay, so here we are. Remember, we want to change the name of this PC. That's all we want to do here. Go to System, go to system, go to about. That's where you find the details of the machine, including the name. Alright, so the current name of this device is this, so we want to change the name. Click rename this PC and then give it a name. So I'm giving this let me give this DC lab, right? That should be fine. Giving it lab. Alright. So again, this will request for restart of the system. So go ahead and restart the system so that just a reason that best describe why you want to shut down this computer. Others continue. Alright, so that the change can be effected. That's why we need to restart the system. Alright, so for this machine, the client machine's name has already been changed. Let's log in into this is enter your password. Then good. Let's go confirm if the name is changed. I just prefer to do it this way. Right click on this, go to system and navigate to about. Please, the operator is getting slow somehow. Okay, let's give it some time. Two machines are running at the same time, so don't expect it to be too fast. Okay, so let's log in into this. Alright, so let's check the name of this. Now you see the name has changed to the new name we gave it. Alright, so we are good to go with the client machine. Let's check the server machine. What's up with it? Oh good, it's also up. Let's check if the name we gave is affected or the change we made is affected. Let's check that out. Go to system, go to about section, allow that to pull up. Oh good, so this is the name of the device now. The change is already affected. Alright, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you very much for your patience, and I hope you got value. I hope you're able to follow every step that we've shown in this video. Please, if you have any question, you have any concern, or you run into any problem that you can't fix by yourself, leave a comment in the comment section and I'll reply you as soon as possible. See you in the next video. Bye.